Hello and welcome to Satoshi World and the Social Coin. Before I will tell you the fastest, easiest and safest way of all to update or upgrade your Seagate firmware of your Seagate hard disk drive, I want to talk about my project. We are Satoshi World and our website is satoshiworld.de. And our business is fraud prevention, so we are listing scam websites, mostly crypto scam websites. And anyone reporting scam to us, this is here, using this form here, is rewarded in social coins. And the social coin is already listed on the mintme.com exchange and can be traded there. As you can see, there are no sell orders, so any one of you is the first to create a sell order here, and the price is totally up to you. If you are interested in my coin and have no scam website for us, you can participate in our airdrop. I think this will come in February, and if it is active, I will mark it active here. So keep a very close look at this page, and yes, that's it, and you can earn some social coins. But now I want to talk of the firmware upgrade of a Seagate hard disk drive. So first of all, never just upgrade from any version to another one. For example, in this one from CC45 to CC49 because you think it's higher. This is a firmware upgrade for a totally different hard disk than this one here. So for this one there is no firmware upgrade, and this one I upgraded from version CC44 to CC49. So just keep in mind this was 44 before, and I already upgraded it, but I am able to show you, and this is very easy. So now I will tell you step by step what to do. First of all, you need a program to unzip files or extract files. In my example, I use WinRAR, or you can use WinZip if you have already installed it. And here you can get it in your language or in English. And if you are not sure which version you should take, you can have a look here. System info, and here you find system type 64-bit system x64 based CPU. In my example I'm using Windows 10, but this is also working with Windows 7, and I'm sure it's also working with Windows 8 and Windows 8.1. So I think this is for all versions. So then choose the right version, download it, install it, and after that you can directly go to this one here. I click one before, Crystal Mark Info, because we need crystal disk info. So, and if you click here, now it's not working. I will do it again, refresh it, install. Now it's working. And this download now, yes, it's working. And then please type store. And if it's not working, click here. And then it will start. There you can see. And after you installed Crystal Disk Info we are in need of because of the serial number and for checking the firmware after that. So have in mind this was firmware CC44 before. I already upgraded it to CC49, but I will show you how to do the whole process. So this, and after you installed Crystal Disk Info, you go directly to this page here. I will give you all the links below the video. So, and in order of appearance. WinRAR first, Crystal Disk Info the second, and the third SeaTools 5. And here we are in need of SeaTools 5. This is a green version. So if you have a look here, this is the blue version and it's an older one. So if you click here, download, store, it's ready, and you can see this is the green version now, and this one we are in need of. If you are Windows 10 user, it's possible to have both SeaTools, the old version and the new. But only with the new version we are able to do exactly the upgrade I'm telling you. With this one you can't do the upgrade. You can only search for upgrades. I will show you after we successfully upgraded the firmware. So, and after you installed this one, so I will open this one, SeaTools, the green version, and the green version is a little bit faster than the old one. Yes, that's what we are in need of, and that's the screen. And after you installed SeaTools 5, so this one here, you have to shut down your computer. Please no restart, shut down your computer, and after that turn on your computer again. And if you did that, always have in mind you can always pause the video at any time you like. Now after you turned on your computer again, you open Crystal Disk Info and you look for the hard disk drive you are in need of to update. In this case it's this one here. So I copy the serial number. You can only search here by serial number, and if you paste it in here, you search for the firmware, you see another page, no results, but you just go back one page and refresh it, and now you can see there is a firmware upgrade for your serial number. You paste it in again and compare it, and it should be the same. So now you click here. I think it needs only one click. Yes, one click. Then you download it. The download folder is okay. Click here. I already did that, so I don't need to do that. And that's why we are in need of WinRAR. We need to unzip this folder. This is the download. So you right click on the file and click here, unzip here. I think it is in English. I already did that, so I have to use replace all. That's what I do. Now you can double click it, then you are in the WinRAR folder. So if you don't need it or you are not familiar with that, you can go back. Right, whoops, no, this one. Right click here and use the Windows Explorer. And now here, click Firmware, and here are our files. This one is not for us. We only need the LOD files. And this one here is exactly the one we want to update. These two are older versions. So that's it. And now we open SeaTools 5, the one we downloaded and installed. Then you choose the right the hard disk drive and be sure it's connected directly to the computer via SATA and power cable. Don't use it as external drive. Otherwise you can't see the firmware or the serial number. So now if you upgrade from CC to 49, here is CC49. So you click it, you choose this one, and you go to Firmware Update. I think that's what it is in English. You click it, you click here, you go to your download folder, and it's already such a folder here. So you have to look where you find the folder firmware, double click it, and then you choose the right one. You just need to open it or double click it. So for example, I'm choosing it here now, and then you press OK and it will process. So I will choose another example for you. For example, here it's not possible. Have in mind I had version CC44, so a higher version than this or this. And if you click here, double click here and press OK, it started and it stopped. It was interrupted, it's not working. And the same to the middle one. It started, it stopped, it's not working. So a downgrade is impossible, and that's why this tool is very good. And if you now choose this one, it started 99%. And successful. Firmware update successful. And immediately after that you should see your firmware upgraded from CC44 to this one, CC49. And even in Crystal Disk Info you should see the new firmware of CC49. If not, then you have to do again shut down your computer, no restart again, and turn on your computer again. And if you start Crystal Disk Info, then you should see the new firmware here. And of course, if you open SeaTools 5 again, here too, or if you open the SeaTools older version, the same. Once again, never just upgrade this one, CC45 to CC49, because you think it's the same CC, but this one is higher than this one. This is absolutely wrong, and this is always something you can check. And once again, here you can't copy the serial number. That's what Crystal Disk Info is good for. So I copy this one, firmware CC45, and I put it in here. I have to refresh it and start new. Put it in. Once again, go back, refresh, and here you see no firmware updates currently available for serial number, and paste it in again, and you can compare the two serial numbers. So there's no update, and so never just upgrade because you think, hey, you have a higher number here. Always only search by serial number. That's of course good with the old program. I want to show you. I open it because with this program you can do it directly. So you can click it. You have to go very down for further tests. Now you have to press F8. You go here, firmware update. You click it. Here is a serial number. You choose your country. In my case it's Germany, Deutschland. Here, accept. And now you can see no firmware available. So that's it. Or you can, of course, copy the serial number and check it here again. So we make it new. Go back and refresh. No firmware updates available. So I think that's it. That's, I think, better than using the console where you have to fill in first this and then this and have to look for the right PD, PD0, PD1 or PD2, and of course the right firmware you have to fill in directly. so type in directly, and that's a little bit more complicated, and in my case this here didn't work. Always the download failed was the message, the error message. And I also tried the bootable USB stick. This is what you are getting with your download. So we have to go back. So we open it with the Explorer and command line tools. So herefore you have to install the CChest firmware. Also here you have the 32-bit version and the 64-bit version. This is a little bit more complicated. Or here you can prepare a USB stick, a bootable USB stick, and this of course is too complicated too. I think the thing I showed you is the best method to update or upgrade your firmware. Always have in mind it's for Seagate only. Never use it for other providers. It's even not suitable for Maxter hard disk drives. Also, Maxter belongs to Seagate in the meantime. Yes, I think that's it. I think we are through. I hope your hard disk drive is now updated, and always search by serial number. You will find all the links in order of appearance below the video, and yes, the best success to you. Bye.